The wizard and I. Hi, I'm Erin.
I'm Amanda.
And welcome back to
the Fifth Floor Podcast. In case you couldn't tell, this is the Wicked episode.
The Wicked and I. So let me just preface. It's preface. Not preference. What the fuck?
You're prefacing.
Prefacing. I've never seen Wicked before this movie.
I'm prefacing. I have seen it on Broadway.
So like, you're a New Yorkian. I've never seen a Broadway play.
Oh, what?
A New Yorkian. Girl, I'm a New Jerseyan. What do you think? Oh,
New Yorker.
You're a New Yorker. Oh my.
I'm walking here.
Wait. Wendy Williams.
What? Oh, she's dementia?
Yeah, and now she's like, no, but do you know that she sang that?
What?
On The Masked Singer? Do you know The Masked Singer?
I've never watched it.
But you know of it? She performed and it's like a TikTok sound.
Oh.
You're a native New Yorker. Oh. That was Wendy Williams. You guys have to know what I'm talking about. She like snorts. She snorts in it. No one opens the door for me. You have to know what I'm talking about. Anyway. So basically, I wore green, she wore pink.
Yes.
I feel like that's very on brand for us.
I think so.
Ooh. Okay, Newark Airport. Snaps. Anywho, so spoiler alert!
I'll put something like in the title, like disclaimer: do not watch this. We are talking in depth about the movie, what happened, what is going to happen. So stop now if you don't want to hear any of that. Or just like skip to the song of the week.
Yeah.
And then like the video and leave.
Let me like drop a like too.
Yeah, like if you're here, why not? But spoilers ahead.
So I wrote a few points on my phone, and it goes in
like
some sort of order.
Okay.
I feel like the beginning. I feel like it starts off so cunt. Okay, it starts off so cunt. The hat, she's melted.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a little. So I watched it twice. I did not see it either time. People are saying that there's Elphaba on the horse. Did you see it?
I saw something about it on TikTok. No.
But when I watched it, I didn't see it.
I
was watching hard in the beginning because apparently it's in like the first scene and it like shows that it wasn't really Elphaba. Then who was it?
Yeah,
Anywho.
what?
But I love that it showed the Wizard of Oz crew.
Yes, I thought that was really cute. I have also seen...
And it panned somewhere over the rainbow.
Yes, and what are they? Peonies?
Yeah, the pony, the whatever those...
The flowers.
The flowers that are in...
They're not
poppy flowers.
Poppies, the poppy field. But also, I saw something...
It's all very color coordinated, too.
Yes, like they're on the Yellow Brick Road. But anyways, I saw something that, like, that depiction of them is the actual actors for the next movie. So, like, Dorothy was Dorothy. I saw something.
Next movie?
Yeah.
I've seen the girl who was Matilda in the live action Matilda.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen the live action Matilda or like the newer version of Matilda. She's like some like girl with pin straight hair. Apparently could be her. It's gonna be played by a kid actor.
I was like, what?
Dorothy?
Yeah, I didn't know why you brought up Matilda. I was like, what are you talking about?
Because she is the actress that I've seen.
I don't know. I don't know who she is. But I saw pictures of her. They were like, this is the next Dorothy.
Yeah, so like... okay, so let's go into the first song.
No one wants
the Wicked! I honestly hate the song.
It's sad. I don't like it.
It is sad, but I'm just like... Glinda, why are you screaming in my ear? Like, love you, Ari. Love you.
Have you seen the thing where it's like in her like whistle tones, she says like, I don't know what the actual lyrics are, but she says like, I am all alone.
Yeah.
And then the next line she says she's like, she died alone.
Yeah, like I
Because they were best friends!
Like, derb, like...
She left her to pursue her popularity.
Popular. So,
foreshadowing.
Everyone's like, OMG, she was so sad. When I watched it the first time, I was like, oh my god, this girl's a bitch. I was like, why is she lighting her bitch on fire? I thought that was bestie. Like,
literally. But this is also, I think, a long time after the fact.
Yeah. So, but I still think that I would, like, if it was you, I'd be like...
But there is more in the second half that explains why they're really not friends anymore.
Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be some beef. Obviously, I've seen some sneak peeks, but we're not gonna get any into those sneak peeks. This is strictly part 1.
Right.
We could allude though. So the next thing I had was I just said Rainbow Beginning, Glinda song, or Glinda singing, and then the goat. What's his name? Professor something. Professor Dillard. I don't know if that's his name at all.
That might be close. Yeah, look it up.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Let me not, though.
Yeah.
Is that copyright?
I don't know.
If we ask our friend from Amazon?
For preference, I haven't...
What's the goat in Wicked?
That we use very often. I think Dillard is close. If not it.
Dr. Dillerman.
Oh, she was close.
I think I was pretty close. He was played by that really famous small person.
Yeah, I did not know that was a person.
But anywho, so apparently she feels very connected to him because she was raised by that nanny bear.
I saw this other thing and it was like, where'd the bear go? Is she okay? Nobody better harm her. But like, she's not in the rest of the film.
Well, I bet she was either 1, killed, 2, I mean, because everything was happening.
She was silenced.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Animal. Like, she either all of that stuff happened. So like, I want to get into the wizard.
The wizard. Sorry.
And so obviously that song, I feel like that's a very important song because like she's basically singing me and my dad. Pretty much.
Twist. Yeah.
So like if you listen,
she doesn't know that.
What's the song that take another drink?
It's in No One Warns the Wicked.
Okay.
It's like a verse in No One Warns the Wicked.
Okay. So like you can hear that that's what's his name, Jeffrey Goldberg.
Yes.
So you hear his voice. So like obviously you're watching it first look. I have no idea who this guy is.
They make it a point to not show his face.
They like just show like
they show like his chin, but they never show like his full face.
But after you watch the whole movie, you know whose voice that is.
Oh,
you know who's singing that song.
He has another song in like towards the end of the movie, and it's like that's a similar voice.
Wait, I've heard that voice before.
Like, wait a minute.
And I feel like it all makes sense after watching the movie, but like obviously he gave Elphaba's mother. She had an affair.
Yes.
Spoiler again, but yeah. I just feel like we have to say that. But like had an affair with a green elixir. Girl, what are you doing drinking something from a stranger?
Well, clearly he wasn't a stranger if they're...
I mean, valid, but like...
they're having an affair.
What made you be like, yeah, babe, I'll drink this green...
But she didn't know what was going to happen.
But like, was it like alluding to alcohol?
That's what I thought.
Like okay, girl, get crunk.
Like, that's probably what he told her.
Make sure that's tequila type, like...
Green tequila.
Lime.
Too much lime. That's a lot
of lime. That whole like scene, I feel like painted the picture to see, ooh, who's her dad? And then when we meet the wizard, so
Daddy's home.
What's the girl's name? The old girl, Madame Morsel,
Madame Morrison,
whatever her name is. Yo, I only know Alphaba and Glinda. That's all I need to know.
And the wizard.
And I. But she was like very much like alluding.
Madame Morrible.
Yes, she was alluding to like, OMG, he's excited to meet you. She knew.
Yeah, she was in on it.
She knew.
She was in on it.
She saw the green in the courtyard. She was like, yes, finally.
She's supposed to be here because originally Elphaba wasn't enrolled in Shiz.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what if they like knew? Like,
they knew she was coming.
Like, what if they thought Nessa Rose was like her? Elphaba?
Well, I think,
and like that's why she got such a warm welcome.
Well, I think she got a warm welcome because her daddy was the mayor.
That too.
And probably paid a lot of money because all he wanted was for her to be protected.
Well, Nessa Rose is a whole other topic.
Mm-hmm. She was so ungrateful. Sorry.
But we'll finish up on the wizard and then we'll go right into Nessa Rose.
Yeah.
And
then we can go into Bach.
Yeah. We'll go character by character.
We'll go character by character.
This might be a long one. But
enjoy.
Basically, the wizard just kept alluding to being like, I know you. Like, when they first met, he was like, I feel like I met you already. Like, boy, just say it.
You are her genetics.
Like, just say it. And like, he's like, I just feel so connected to you.
I already have a figure.
I already have a figure made for you. I was like,
and bro. She was preemptively green.
I was like, bro, how'd you know that?
That's dad.
But
I also, this is like a very obvious thing, but I love it. How like in his song, he's like, everybody deserves a chance to fly, and then she takes that and she's like, and she uses it to her advantage. Yeah, right before that actually.
We have to talk about that song in general because.
How about just that? That's my line.
No, that like scene. Oh, but Nessa Rose.
She's such an ungrateful little.
Elphaba was there for her the whole time.
Like that, not
and
even
she
that.
Never she never was there for her sister.
No,
she never took her side on anything.
Nope.
She was embarrassed of her and like, okay,
she's green.
Okay, and whatever. She knew it. She's always been green, and she's always been protective of Nessa Rose, and that's why I'm like, girl, you ain't deserve.
Yeah. No, I agree. Not a big fan of her.
But like there's like she was wearing striped socks the whole time. And that alludes to the Wizard of Oz, the girl being crushed by the house.
Which then I also bring up, like, oh, put it all together. Like, obviously the Wicked Witch of the West, that's Elphaba. Elphaba's sister is the one that gets crushed by the house in the Wizard of Oz.
Because she's going to be in the Western Sky.
Yeah, the Wicked Witch of the West.
Find me next to the Western Sky.
But that's, like, another big tie-in to the Wizard of Oz.
That's why I think they have to redo the movie. They have to.
I don't think they will.
They will. I think they have to. They have to.
It's
going to be such a high demand right now.
It was also the first ever color movie, right?
That's why that bitch needs to be redone.
No, it's a classic.
But it's so controversial.
I know.
That's why it needs to be redone.
I know. The Munchkin. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm talking about the whole like.
And then the asbestos or whatever that they
Judy Garland was forced to starve herself.
The Tin Man.
She was on
Tin Man that like almost died.
A black coffee, cigarette, and something else died.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
Skin teeth.
But they already went through one Tin Man. That's the second Tin Man in the movie. Like, bruh. Anywho, I think it's gonna be redone after this whole. They're gonna make so much money that they're gonna have all this money to spend to be like,
because there's
why not
everything.
But I swear, the part 2's already done.
Yeah.
So all this money for part 1 and part 2, bam, Wizard of Oz, with Cynthia, of course, because she's the better.
What about Ariana?
She's I'm just kidding. No,
if you're gonna remake it with Cynthia,
I'm saying like they need to redo it with all of these characters,
right?
Like
in their final phases.
Let's get into Bach. So Bach is a Munchkin.
Played by Ethan Slater, SpongeBob on Broadway.
And Ariana Grande's boyfriend, which is T.
Which he left his wife for.
I mean, I guess that put good. Like, anywho, so Bach, moral of the story, Bach's in love with Glinda.
Right.
And then Glinda's like, yo,
Shy Guy loves the popular girl.
Yeah. Glinda's like, yo, you would be my hero if you would take.
She's manipulative.
Nessa Rose to the dance, and he was
the
like,
Ozdust.
Word, queen, I'll do anything for you. And he
then,
did that.
What Fiyero is like, oh my gosh, that was so smart, and then they instantly fall in love.
I was like, That's crazy. I wish it was that easy.
Right.
Anywho, so then they go to the ball together, but I think this girl, like, she's noticing some things, like...
Nessa Rose?
Yeah, like, Box obviously, like, looking at Glinda, like...
Oh, yeah.
She has, like...
She, like, goes to
a halo.
something.
And, like... At the bullet train... Like, the train to Emerald City.
Yeah.
Like, he was like... he was like, oh my god, I'll miss you so much. And she saw red. That girl saw red. And that alludes to, like, the fact that she's gonna snatch that man's heart. Poor man.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Bob. He didn't do anything.
I'm sorry, I really can't look at that man and not see SpongeBob. I saw that show 3 times.
I did not see it once. What the fuck? Anywho, so that's on Bach, and the prince is gonna end up being the Scarecrow.
Yes. Which, like, from the play, like, I vividly remember that scene. I forget what happens, but I know Elphaba is trying to save him, and the only way she can save him is by doing that. Like, he was gonna die.
He probably has, like, something, like, a head injury.
I honestly don't remember, but, like, she also did, I think she did.
Because, like, he doesn't have a brain. I feel like that would make sense.
Maybe. I don't know.
His brain is just gone. But, like, he was doing the Scarecrow dance.
Yeah.
And Bach was doing some, like, Tan Man moves. And he kept, like, putting his hand on his heart.
He mentions how, like, he's an emotional guy.
Not for long.
No.
And
we lose all those.
I feel like,
but I think,
and then the lion cub in the movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say also with Fiero, he is an airhead, like the character itself. I think.
I don't know. We'll see how that plays out in a year.
Literally.
In a whole year.
And then the lion cub in because there's another whole part of the movie where it's like, I feel like it's like the
Dr. Dillerman gets taken, and then they bring in this caged animal, and they're like, this is what we're gonna do to the animals.
Right. But, like, I was gonna say, like, I feel like it's the plot, but not the plot. Like, the whole animal thing that's going on.
Like, what do you mean?
I feel like the plot is Elphaba and her story, but I feel like there's, like, a side story of, like, what's going on with all the animals.
Yeah, I didn't really understand that, and I feel like it kind of got lost.
It's just, like, it
got lost.
It's just in their world.
After that one scene, it literally just got lost.
Yeah.
And then, like, she went to the wizard to be like, yo, I'm here with the animals. And then he's like, actually, it's my fault. So, like...
Yeah. But they set free this lion cub.
And then he ends up being the lion. And I love that. I knew that, like, right away. Because really I was like...
The little cub was really
cute. I was like, that's definitely fake.
Cuddle it. No, it was definitely fake, but like
it looked fake though. It looked fake.
It looked.
And
fake.
I was like,
Dr. Dilliman looks real.
Some money. You could have made it look a little bit more real.
No, it did. It did look fake, but it was really.
It's like Ariana Grande. Y'all got that money.
I just wanted to cuddle with it.
Yeah, really he was like a stuffed animal, but like in like a very pixelated way.
Like a webkin.
But like a webkin and like IRL.
Yeah.
Like if you were to like do something like that. But I guess Glinda and Elphaba's relationship throughout the movie, it honestly touched me. Elphaba feeling so left out in life, and then
like
Glinda finally like
being like I will say it pissed me off a little bit at first because she only accepted her out of like her own guilt. But then they became best friends.
But I think that one dancing scene, like,
where she's like,
she just got like told like, oh, thank her. But I think she kind of like realized like, oh, Elphaba's not as bad as I thought she was. And then everyone was laughing at her. And how long they made that period of being
so...
I felt like I was getting laughed at. I started crying.
Yeah, that was
I
was just like, whoa.
Oh wow, I was crying. Ooh, girl, that was like the first time not the first time. That was one of the first times I cried during the movie. I think I cried like 4 times. I tried to keep count. But that was like...
You cried more than me?
Yeah.
That's surprising. I cried once, and it was for like the entire 14 minutes of Defying Gravity.
Oh my god.
So I guess that counts.
No, but I cried like at that scene because I'm just like, she's so sad, and you can see that she's crying, but she's dancing out of her confidence and out of her ego that's sort of there.
Yeah.
And she's
Everything
trying to
that she
show them that
masked.
she's not afraid. Meanwhile,
But deep down
she's like
she
wants
is.
to die inside.
Mm-hmm.
And when Glenda like joined her, you can just see that like immediate kind of relief she felt. Like her acting. Oh
Yeah.
both of them are just so good. You can
the
see
acting was fantastic.
Cynthia's pain.
Yeah.
You can see Glenda's empathy.
They really embodied.
Ariana Grande really showed that light and love towards Elphaba.
Mm-hmm.
And Elphaba then brought out that light and love as their relationship grew together.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think they did an amazing job. And I think Cynthia really ate it up with the vocals. Let's talk about Defying Gravity. Oh,
I can't even begin to express, like, yes, I knew it was coming.
She's been doing it everywhere, but like when you see that scene,
I cried the
everything building
of the song.
to it though.
Yeah,
and
like wow.
How like Glenda was like, "Girl, you do the wrong thing." I was like, "Get off my girl.
Go with her if you're really friends."
Yeah.
But another thing I thought was really cool, the balloon.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing anything that seemed like a new thing, and I thought that was really, really cool how they like tried to use the balloon to escape.
Yeah, it was really cool. I liked how
even like
everything was saying like then and there when they filmed it. It wasn't like a voiceover.
Like they were singing that.
And I feel like that added a very much of an authentic touch to it. But there are rumors that they might bring this to Broadway with the two of them. I saw it somewhere on TikTok that there's like rumors. Are we there?
Is that even a question? I'm like front and center.
I'm like, when I saw that, I was like,
wow, that would be insane.
But I feel like that would be like their dream. The movie, they're like, we are doing this on Broadway.
Yeah. And
like people are like, Ariana Grande, she's an actress. No, girl, she started on Broadway.
Yeah.
Like y'all don't hear my girl Ari. But like, I think like this wasn't like Ari, like like thank you. Next.
I think that she's maturing in that aspect.
But she's so skinny. Girl, eat a hamburger.
The Wicked effect. Both of them, Cynthia and Ariana, they went through the Wicked effect.
But like Ariana Grande looks, she was already going through it prior.
Yeah.
So like it's just like, we love you, girl, but like,
she all right?
You don't need no Ozempic, girl. You don't need all that. You skinny enough.
Yeah.
But
just concerned.
What would you rate the movie out of 10? On an honest scale.
I'd say it was like a solid. Like, honestly, I do think it was. I'm gonna give it a 9. And I'm only giving it a 9 because some of the plot just makes me so angry. Like, it makes me so angry that the wizard and that freaking professor would do that. It makes me so angry that.
But I feel like that adds a 10 because it's making you mad because they want that.
No, because I wish everything was just happy, but it's not. So that's why I give it a 9.
And you know what? That's life. I think I would also give it a 9 just because I'm not like. No, I mean, I don't really have anything bad to say though. So I guess a 10.
Like, it's not even that it's bad. It's just like, personally, me, I want to punch all 3 of those people in the face.
But I feel like that's what they're supposed to do.
I know. But yeah.
I think it deserves a 9 because there are some flat parts. But that's every movie.
Yeah.
I feel like, honestly, Dr. Dillerman could have been done a different way. And
what do you mean a different way?
A different actor, a voice actor, I feel like he's very flat.
Oh.
I think that, like, I don't know. I feel like he was like, yeah, I guess it's supposed to be a wise professor, but I feel like he was lacking a lot of the acting point of a voice actor. He just felt kind of flat for me.
No, I get it.
But, like, I'll still give it a 10 out of 10 because I feel like it added to the movie. He was emotional sometimes, but I feel like he was, like, lacking.
He was also, like, a goat. So, like, I don't know. I guess maybe they did that on purpose. Because they really just make that, like, one noise.
But like, dang, like then just don't have the man speak. Don't have the goat speak. Do AI.
You sound like the wizard.
I am the wizard.
And I.
Yeah. But I guess what are our songs of the week? I mean, I did Defying Gravity last week.
Instead of songs of the week, songs of Wicked.
What top 3 songs on the soundtrack?
Top 3.
Let's do that.
Okay.
And they have order. 3 ranked.
In order?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 1, Defying Gravity,
Right.
Number 2, What Is This Feeling? And number 3, Wizard and I.
So I thought you would have Dancing Through Life.
Okay, yeah.
But after we
loved it. I love it. I thought it was so catchy. But get it off my For You page.
Not even
it's all over my For You page. I'm like, I can't.
After we saw the movie and we were walking back to the car, the entire walk back, every couple of seconds, I would look over, she's like, dancing through life. Like, we'd get in the car.
The way he sang it was just so silly to me. Dancing through life. Like, it's just such a preppy song.
It
like,
is.
For such a manly man. Like, I feel like the Prince, you think manly man. And he's like, but he's dancing through life.
Like, that's the thing. He's the Prince. He's manly, whatever. But he's an airhead. He says how okay with he is about being so self-absorbed.
And I think he was a little fruity in the movie. I think he's low-key gay in the movie. He is gay IRL, you said, right?
Yeah.
But, like, I think he was grabbing the men and shit through dancing through life. He had an eye out for Bach. Mark my words.
Oh, my God.
But that was my ranking.
My top 3 would be Popular.
La la. Ooh. Yo.
Like,
sign me.
Popular for the specific of one. I just love how,
that was a great scene though.
I love the scene. Like, I love how happy like Glinda is to like try and help her new friend in her own little weird way. And I actually also just think the part of the scene where she's like literally like this on the floor, like that'll get me every time because it's so funny.
She's so, but I think that it was like the bubbly Cat Valentine that we needed.
Even like at the end, like you see how happy it makes her that she's like trying to help, you know?
Yeah, I think she also like she is a very controlling individual, so I feel like that was like, oh yes, I can do this.
Yes. I
get to control someone.
Yeah. But like in a positive way. Yeah. But
positive, but like we'll see.
Yeah. Second was Defying Gravity. I did sob the entire song. I love that song.
Oh, when the broom came up, I was like, she's out of here. I was like, she's out of here, guys. I was like, she's really going to the web third sky.
My third was What Is This Feeling? The choreography is so good.
Yeah,
I want to learn it. I asked Erin if we could learn it, and she got mad at me.
So I learned Teen Beach Movie, and there was the choreographer.
Oh,
same choreographer that did it. Teen Beach Movie and
so then it should be easy for us.
No, but that was when I was like, when did Teen Beach Movie come out?
Like 12.
Hella long ago. I was like young as fuck. I was still in my dancer prime. Now I'm like, ooh, no. But honestly, if you haven't watched Wicked and you're watching this, what are you doing?
This is where we're retuning the people in who skipped to the song of the week.
But hopefully y'all skipped. And if you haven't gone to see Wicked, go watch it.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed will be sponsored next week by Wicked just because they've already reached out to us saying that they want to work with us.
Yeah. Because we're just huge fans. Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be back in a year for part 2.
Yes.
So thank you guys for coming on to our Wicked podcast.
Yeah, our Wicked episode. We hope you enjoyed.
We'll see you next week. Have no idea what we're going to talk about.
No clue. We'll figure it out. But make sure you subscribe.
Bye, guys.
Bye.